Welcome to the Antique Airplane Club of Greater New York's Fly-In 2014. The weather was great and the turnout was even better. Hello, Gerard. Stand back, Captain Dick is a professional. To get ready for the day's activities, the pilots had a meeting to find out how they can screw up the entire situation. Watch out for these two. They're up to something stupid. Nigel and Graham are hitting the skies for their attempt at greatness.
Ladies and gentlemen, currently, Craig Sampson in the Yak 52 is in last place both in spot landing and bomb drop.
Oh, I totally got it, but I'm having fun. Missed the target by miles and landed halfway down by the Pacific.
there on your left.
Oh my God.
Throw it out, throw it out, throw it out.
Hey, Murky Mike at Bayport, are you the last one in?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm right down one right now.
Okay, I'm coming in behind you, the act. Landing approved.
Not even close. Ah!
Excellent work, Club. Tell me impressed, you won.
I didn't get to throw out the inflatable sheep. I'm pissed. Where is it?
Roger, yak in the downwind, and copy runway clear.
We should pull up to the pool and throw a bomb in.
We got one.
Yeah, another one? I'm going to do the bombing contest or we taxing. Now we got to throw the sheep out too. Got to get it in.
Hey, Mama, be taking 20. Roger, I'll go to the board, big one.
Good job, brother.
All right,
I almost got to touch it down.
Nigel and Craig are off in the yak for a spin around the patch.
Yeah, I'm doing just great. Music is my escape. Y'all can miss me with that flashiness. Now that's the shit I don't play. Ain't on tour, but I'm on my way to that Rolls Royce with them drapes. Need no handouts from you flakes. Been on my own, I'm doing okay.
Larry, thank you for coming. You've had enough. Go home. Now the awards will be at 7 o'clock.
Where is it? What hangar? Which hangar?
This one.
Oh, okay.
Thank you guys for coming, making it safe, having fun. Nobody banged anything much and nobody got hurt. We have a Lifetime Achievement Award for John Talmadge. He's been a long-time member of the Antique Airplane Club. He's on here. And we have one for Billy Siddell, who's passed away. It's going to go to his son. The end of the month, we're going to do a memorial service for him and drop his ashes over to the South Shore from Clapper Cup. So his son would get that. So I just want to show you guys the Antique Airplane Club's going to give those awards out. So the person that came the longest distance is Heath Myers. The warm drop competition. Yeah, there was a lot. Okay, spot landing competition was won surprisingly enough. This is somebody with a complete lack of aviation skills whatsoever. Like Demeter. One more prize goes to Bruce Bisler. Bruce gets the coveted jackass win because he actually hit the target with his airplane before he dropped the bomb into it. Bruce, congratulations. Thank you.
Make sure you try and join us for the 2015 fly-in.
Thanks for coming in today, everybody. That was a great day out, let me tell you. It was one of the best times I had while I was at Farmdale. Thanks for coming in today. Hope you guys enjoyed that little preview. The real world Bayport fly-in. Now we're going to focus on the Virtual USA Flying Club event that starts in 7 minutes. The Bayport Out and Back is what we're doing tonight. We'll be streaming. We'll be streaming it in this beautiful Cessna 152, the JPLogistics 152 out of Bayport. You got nice little airport scenery in the background. I'm going to show it off to you guys in a second. This is what we're doing right here. It is Wednesday, March 9th. It is almost 7 p.m. Eastern. It's the Bayport Out and Back, and this is my plan right here. I'm going to depart out of Bayport now. As you can see, real world weather not being very friendly to us, so we have the sim set to VFR weather. I've set the winds so that they're pretty accurate. 0209 knots at islip. It's going to be runway 36 out of Bayport, so we're going to take off north, do the little loop out here, stop here, come up here. We're going to stay below the Charlie, so we're just going to go at like 1,200 feet. Once we clear this little 700-foot cutout, we're going to come up to the Northport stacks. I'll climb up to 4,500 feet. Once I'm clear of the class Charlie, I'll cruise that way all the way up to my home airport of Stewart International Airport. Make sure we avoid the restricted area on the way. After we land at Stewart, if I have to use the bathroom, I'll stop. If not, then we'll just continue right on. I'm going to depart, pretty much go straight towards Lufker, which is 4-9 November. Another little grass strip here out on Long Island. Do a quick little landing over at Lufker. We'll take back off, head along the Great South Bay here, and get ourselves an arrival into runway 36 at Bayport, and that is where we'll call it good for the evening. That is the plan. Thanks for coming in today. We got 5 minutes till an event briefing. So why don't we take a look at the scenery. Courtesy of Johnny Hayes, Virtual USA Flying Club member for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Nicely done with the hangars. He's got himself a little, I have no idea what that is, to be honest with you, chat, but it's fancy, whatever it is. You got some people lining up. The model matching still sucks in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, so you guys have to bear with me on that. We got people lining up all over the place already here. Finding some parking spots, getting ready to go for the Flying Club event here out of Bayport this evening. Beautiful, beautiful, well done scenery. The west side is the side that's open both in X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 for the custom sceneries. Thankfully, that kind of worked out that they both just ended up being on the west side open, which is good. So that's the play, chat. Plenty more Flying Club members looking like they're going to be connecting up soon. Again, we got about 5 minutes until the event briefing. So I'm just going to give you guys a nice wide shot here of the Bayport Aerodrome, 2-3 November, while I get myself kind of set and ready to go here for the briefing. So don't mind me if I just looking quiet and sitting here, and if I'm ignoring you guys, I'm so sorry. It's not my intent, but I've got work to do. Ten so far in the briefing room. We expect a little bit more than that to participate tonight. Looks like some more people are starting to load up, file in. Again, JPLogistics Cessna 172 add-on for Flight Sim 2020. Can't pass up on the scenery for an event like this. It is daytime weather because that's the only way to get in and out of Bayport is during the daytime. There is no lighting on this field. Also, we're using sim weather VFR because it's pretty crappy weather in New York. It snowed all day here and rained all day on Long Island. I start at my new job and start working on my new type rating on March 23rd. March 23rd is when the class technically starts. I'll probably be flying down on the 21st or 22nd. to get started. So March 23rd. So I got, what is that? About a couple weeks from now. A little less than a week before I fly down to start my training. A little less than 2 weeks, I should say, before I start my training. So still plenty of off time to enjoy myself a little bit here, which is the point, you know, leaving my old job a little bit early. I wanted to give myself some time off, a little mental health break, a little time to relax and unwind and kind of get myself mentally prepared for the next chapter of my aviation career. I won't know what type I get until I get to class. Day 1 of class is when they do the bid for the type aircraft and base and all that, so I won't know until I get down there. So you guys will have to find out after I do, because I don't even know. How much time do we got until this briefing? Not very long, right? Well, a little less than a minute. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and kill the music. Good timing on the ending of that song. So we get ready for our brief here. Check, check.
I hear you.
My watch says it is 7 o'clock on the East Coast. We're going to go ahead and get rolling with the briefing. Thanks for coming in today, everybody. Welcome to Bayport Out and Back. Looks like we're going to have a nice attendance tonight. So appreciate all you guys being here. First things we're going to touch on right away. Real world weather not too friendly in the New York, Long Island whole area. It snowed at my house all day today. I'm not happy about that. I'm so tired of winter. But sim weather VFR, you're going to have to manually set the weather VFR unless you're daring like Joshua. Joshua's a crazy man. But sim weather VFR, just put it in the remarks so ATC knows. I already talked to my NY Air TCC buddies, so they are aware of the situation. They know a bunch of us are going to be flying VFR out of Bayport even though the weather in the world is crap. You're also going to need to set the sim to daytime because there is no lighting at the Bayport Aerodrome in real life. It is a dusk till dawn, or dawn till dusk airport. So daytime VFR is what you need if you want to participate tonight. Big thing is, if you haven't already, you have to watch that. You have to watch that YouTube video, the approach and departure from Bayport Aerodrome YouTube video. If you haven't watched it, I'm not going to hold your hand. We're not going to play it through in this briefing because a lot of people have seen it before. You got to go and you got to watch that video now. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the link one more time in the GA chat. For those of you that, if you haven't seen it already, make sure you view it because you need to know how to get it down here because I'm expecting us all to do the same thing. I'm expecting us all to do it correctly. And it is runway 36 at Bayport this evening. We're going to go and abide by the real world winds. Right now, the real world wind is 020 at 9 knots. So 36 at Bayport this evening. So make sure that it is the 36 departure and arrival that you are prepared to do tonight. Big thing with runway 36 arrival, there's only 2 call-outs you have to make. One call you have to make outbound, and that's when you're departing runway 36. That is the only call you have to make is when you're departing runway 36. When you're arriving runway 36, you have to call when you're over the shoreline, and you have to call when you're on the base. And those are the only 2 calls that you have to make when you're inbound. Of course, the VATSIM Unicom frequency is 122.8, so even though real world it's 22.7, we are using VATSIM Unicom frequency 122.8 tonight. Again, be appreciated if you put Virtues of Flying Club in the remarks, so that way everyone knows we're all a big happy family group, whatever you want to call us, club, I guess. But definitely have the VFR flight plans filed, because if you don't file a VFR flight plan out of Bayport, you're not going to show up on the map, at least until you take off. So out of courtesy, especially since we have to set this weather manually to SimWeather VFR, please, please, please file VFR flight plans tonight. I appreciate you guys for doing that. So yeah, runway 36 talked about. Again, at or below 700 or below 700 feet is the cutout. So when you're doing the departure or the arrival into Bayport, until you make the bay, until you make the Great South Bay, you have to be below 700 feet. If you go above, you're going to bust that Class Charlie airspace. There is currently ATC online covering the area, so if they see you bust, I'm going to hear about it, because they're going to tell me and be like, hey, which one of you got, you got some of your guys busting the airspace. So at or below, below 700 feet. Do not go above 700 feet. When you're in the cutout, once you're over the bay, you're good up to 1,500 feet, unless you get clearance into the Class Charlie, in which case then you can go to any altitude. And then, of course, once you're clear of the Class Charlie, you guys know the rules at this point in terms of airspace, so I won't nag you too much with those details. Like I said, New York does have some ATC on this evening, it looks like. I believe it's going to be New York approach on 128.12 would be covering the Islip Class Charlie currently, so if you do want to pick up flight following from him, he might be busy though, because he's got a lot of aircraft going in out of JFK, so whether or not you can pick up flight following from actually, that's TBD. Good luck is all I have to say with that one. Hopefully you guys have the sceneries. The good news is that both Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 and X-Plane, it's the west landing strip, because they only use one of the two sides at Bayport. It's the west on both sides, so it should match up perfectly for everyone that has the correct sceneries. Does anybody have any questions about Bayport Aerodrome or the event? That's pretty good. If there's 18 of us and there are no questions, you guys are welcome to start. If you have any questions between here and now, let me know. I do not need to go first. Whoever's ready can go. Enjoy Bayport. Enjoy your evening. Have fun. Don't bend any airframes.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike.
So chat, what I was talking about here with the runway 36 in and out, nice little drawing for us here. The departure, we're going to depart to the north, and we have to start a left turn without crossing Sunrise Highway to come up these lakes. These are the Sans Souci Lakes. We'll come up and follow those all the way out until we get into the bay. Once we're in the bay, I'm going to go and kind of head out to the north, head up towards Stewart. And then on the way back in, we're going to come up over the White House, which is just a little bit to the west of the inlet here. Just a little bit to the west. So it's in between basically the two water inlets here. Come up, we're going to stay on the west side of the school. Once we get to the railroad tracks just to the north of the school, that's where we make our base turn to come inbound. And again, anything we do within this little cutout for Bayport has to be below 700 feet in order to comply. The Real Millhouse, thanks for coming in today. Dub Aviator, thanks for coming in today. It's good to see you guys. Let's get started. That's enough talking. I feel like I've been talking already for way too much. So let's get into the, oh Jesus. Let's get into the cockpit. Oh, we got my girlfriend Sarah with me this evening. She's gonna join us on our Bayport adventure. Let's get the batteries going. Let's get the plane going. Let's get mixture full, prop full, fuel on. Give it a little prime. 1 shot, 2 shot. Clear prop. Oh, you know, it'd probably help if I turn the sound back on for the sim, huh? Can't even hear the plane starting up.
Bayport traffic. Wrong push talk key.
Let's try again.
Bayport traffic, November 383, India Alpha, taxiing to runway 364, northbound departure.
Bayport traffic, November 2
right.
Victor Delta, mic check please.
Line clear 505.
Thank you.
Alright, we're loaded up, fired up, good to go. Helps if I turn the sound on. Alright, 22.8, we're good with that. We may or may not pick up flight following, we'll see. I think the controller is going to be quite busy though, so we'll to be determined on that one. It might be New York Center that's covering Stewart right now, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Although we might not actually cross the Newbury Beacon Bridge because that's a little bit north of where we need to be. Airplane looks like it's good and ready. a little bit of traffic around us right in front of the hangars here. And lights are on, lights, camera, action. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake and get on out here. You know, flaps 10
Bayport
for
traffic.
the departure of
Pepper
Bayport.
Warrior 4302 Bravo, taxi 36, departure. 4302 Bravo, Bayport traffic.
Bayport traffic, number 2% Victor Delta, taxiing out runway 36 behind this Cessna.
Let's get this show on the road. So this Bayport departure is going to be fun. We're going to depart, and right before we cross Sunrise Highway, we'll barely be at 300 feet. We'll start a left banking turn, and it'll be like a left U-turn over the Sans Souci Lakes to get out to the Great South Bay. So one thing about this JPLogistics modded 152 since the new
Bayport
sim
traffic,
update,
November 383 India Alpha taking off, runway
drags
36
to the
northbound.
left hard when it's on the ground when I'm at full power. So you're going to see, I'm going to have like full right rudder, full everything, and you're going to see the nose is just going to drag to the left. It's just a sim thing. It's nothing I can do. And we'll just kind of go with it because we've got no other choice, right? So I'm actually going to start, chat, cheating a little bit, and I'm going to have my nose pointed a little bit out to the right here, knowing that it's going to drag to the left once I go and add that full power. And actually, let me get up a little bit further, knowing that this is going to be a thing. Check my brakes travel. Yeah, my brakes travel is all good. I checked the brakes travel. It's just it's not the brakes. It's just it's the propeller. They changed the physics of the propeller. The JPLogistics 152 hasn't been updated yet, and it kind of just drags. It's like a P factor, drags it way to the left. Bayport traffic, Cessna 124, my Charlie departing runway 36, Bayport. Watch, Sean, I'll show you. There's no issues with the brakes because I'm not slowing down at all. And then once I start to get up to speed here, I'm full right rudder. And it's just kind of doing its own thing. I'm a full right rudder, full right rudder, full right rudder. And then, yeah, I kind of have to force it up because it just tries to drag me to left. Once I'm in the air, it's fine. It's just only when it's on the ground.
Your period of hotel, taxi to 36, Bayport traffic.
Bayport traffic. Pepper Warrior 4303 Bravo, taking the active 46 south.
Sunrise Highway out in front of us here. Clear left, we'll turn left. Join up with the lakes. There they are, Sans Souci Lakes. Again, we need to be below 700 feet. So we're not going to go any higher than really 600 feet here. So we get out to the bay. Once we get out to the bay, we're going to head a little bit to the west and then north, remaining below the Islip Class Charlie airspace. So I'll go about 1,200 feet until we're clear of the airspace. And then once we're clear of the Charlie, I'll climb up to 4,500 feet on our way to Stewart International.
Bayport traffic, number 2% Victor Delta, lining up runway 36.
Alright, and we're over the bay, so now we can climb. So I'm going to climb up to 1,200 feet. I'm going to start
Bayport
heading
traffic,
eastbound a little bit here.
285K Whiskey, taxiing to runway 36. Bayport. Bayport traffic, number 247, Victor Delta, taking off runway 36.
Should join us in the 172, Mr. Snowskier. Why not? And we'll head a little bit east so that we get away from the inner ring here before we head towards the northbound, and then we're going to go towards the Northport Stack, so we're making our way towards Stewart International.
Altitude 3, Delta Hotel, 6 runway 36. On traffic.
Really 1,000 feet, anywhere between 1,000 and 1,200 feet is what we're just going to try and hold here. Weirdly bumpy for me having the sim weather set to be clear.
Airport traffic, 3, Delta Hotel, parking runway 36. Traffic.
See if that has anything to do with it. If not, we'll just have to deal with the fact that it's going to be a bit of a turbulent ride tonight.
Bayport traffic,
doing what
423 Charlie Lima, ready to taxi to runway 36, Bayport traffic.
I do think it has something to do with this wind layer. I'm not entirely sure of that, to be honest with you, but that's fine. It's just really annoying that it's as bouncy as it is. It seems unnecessary. What we're going to do here then is we're going to delete this layer. Hey. There we go. That was a little annoying, so we're just going to go ahead and fly smooth tonight. Because we're sim weather VFR anyway, so be it. Have a hard time trying to keep a count tonight, I have a feeling.
Bayport traffic, Kit Fox, Bravo, November Zulu, taking off from runway 36.
I'm going to do my best, Chad. I got 11 so far.
Bayport traffic, Spearman 5615 November is taking runway 36 for takeoff. Bayport.
We'll have to keep an eye on her. I count 12 so far.
Bayport traffic, Warrior 285K Whiskey is departing runway 36 for south, Bayport.
See if I can get this thing trimmed out. Pretty nice. And I'm going to just kind of go this general direction until I come up to the Northport Stacks. Now, will the Northport Stacks show up in the sim? I don't know. I have the We Love VFR, but I don't know if they will show up or not still, even with that. So that's to be determined. To be determined, chat. Good old Long Island. Where I did all
Bayport
of the
traffic,
flight
Skylane
training.
November 8033
Captured
Foxtrot,
bridge right out
taxiing
here.
runway 36, Bayport.
Public airport's going to be right out over here. Oh yeah. I know this area in terms of flying like the back of my hand.
Bayport traffic, 423 Charlie Lima. Ready to depart,
Southern
runway
State.
36. Bayport traffic.
And you got the Long Island Expressway coming up right. Actually, this is
Bayport
that might be
traffic,
the northern-
Twin Commander
I always
1253
forget.
Charlie,
Long
taxiing
Island
36,
Expressway might be a
Bayport.
little further north, but we'll see. That's the only thing I don't remember is which highway is which. So that, actually, it might have been. This might be maybe that's Sunrise, and this is a Southern State. Anyways, right now we're just holding clear of the Islip Clash Charlie. Once we get clear of the Clash Charlie, basically once we get to the North Shore, we'll climb up 4,500 feet. And that'll be what we cruise out the rest of the way to Stewart. And then from Stewart, we're going to go to check out another scenery that our good friend Johnny Hayes of the Virtue USA Flying Club made for Long Island, which is Lufker's Spadero area. Go land at the
Bayport
grass strip
traffic,
of Lufker.
Skyhawk 4453 Echo, taking off runway 36, Bayport.
I'm up to 15 now, chat. 15 that I see that are already connected to the network, and I have a feeling there's going to be more than 15. It is going to be a little bit difficult to get an accurate count tonight, I realize, since it's not a group flight or anything like that. But we might be looking at a 20 spot here potentially tonight, chat. Is that going to be the Northport stacks? Is that all it's going to kind of draw of it there? It might be all it draws. Is these two little stacks here might be what the Wheeler VFR little thing is going to show as the Northport stack. So we're just going to fly out over that way. Of course, we do have our transponder on in the Mode C Vale. I'm not going to pick up flight following. However, I do probably have to figure out who's going to be covering SWF.
Bayport traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie is departing 36, Bayport.
New York Center is going to be the one covering SWF, chat. So 25.
Bayport traffic,
32.
Skylane November 8033 Foxtrot is lining up
Get that
for
too.
36, Bayport.
And ready to go. That's going to be our Stewart Tower frequency tonight. Nice big old cluster of Virtue USA Flying Club members out and about at a Bayport right now. Love to see it.
Bayport traffic, Kodiak 276 Kilo, lining up runway 36. Bayport traffic, Skylane November 8033 Foxtrot, taking 36 and making a left downwind, Bayport.
Someone just joined the flying club. I'm just going to verify their stats real quick, chat. Get them involved. clear of the Clash Charlie. I guess that's going to be what they're showing as the Northport stacks, chat. So I'm going to go ahead and make the call that that's where the Northport stacks are, according to the sim. So we're going to go ahead and climb now. Climb up to 4,500.
Traffic.
No autopilot in this thing tonight. We're all doing this all by hand tonight. The way it ought to be, right? Yeah, that's the Northport stacks. That's as good as the sim is going to say that it is, I guess, at least. So, away we go. Up to 4,500 feet. Good old Long Island. Again, we got my girlfriend Sarah with me today. Showing her the sights. So I got up. We're up to 16 now, chat. And growing for the count. It's already a very good count for a Wednesday night. Slow climbing here, 2,500. Not exactly a fast climber, this thing. So we gotta look at the Long Island Sound. North of Long Island here. Used to do a lot of flight training up in the North Practice area, we used to call it up here. A lot of flight training. Yeah, there's the Northport stacks. You can almost see in the imagery the 4 stacks. Look at the imagery, you can almost kind of see the 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. Even though it only cuts up 2 with the sim stuff. And again, from here on in to Stewart, really it's pretty straightforward. I know this out and back all too well. I used to do a lot of cross country between Farmdale and Stewart for myself during training and for my students as well. So I feel pretty comfortable with the area, the surrounding area. I don't think I'm going to get lost tonight. Let's put it that way. Scion VATSIM came to say hello. Ring please 1015. Thanks for coming in today. I appreciate you stopping by and checking out the stream. Virtual GAA like me can't connect to VATSIM. Guess I'll fly 23 in a wig alone. Why can't you connect to VATSIM? What's going on, buddy? Which sim are you using? Are you using X-Plane or are you using Flight Sim 2020? You may just have to update the client. I know X-Plane or X-Pilot just had an update that fixed a lot of issues, so you might need to just update X-Pilot to connect to VATSIM. Not very good content for me to not get lost. Hey, you know what? I'm sorry. I can't be the master of content all the time, okay? Sometimes I gotta do things by the book so that I actually look like a competent pilot and not some dingus. No. Virtual GAA, like I said, man, maybe try and see if you can update your X-Pilot to the latest version, because I know that a lot of people, they fixed a lot of issues with the latest update. And maybe that'll do you some good so that you can get connected. And Snowskier, you should be participating, man. Bust out your 172 and get in this. lap around Bayport. Call yourself good. Disappointment. Dub Aviator, you too, man. You should be flying with us as well, unless you're already up. I actually don't know if you're up or not, Dub Aviator. Everybody get on board. Oh, that's right, you're on baby duty. I remember now. We talked about this before.
Bayport traffic, Cessna, November 16th.
I was there, I swear. I was there for the conversation. I swear to drunk, I'm not God. Got Norwalk, Connecticut right here. Oh, that's right, W8. I also remember that you are on that European time, or government standard time, or whatever. Something Zulu time, 12:30 in the morning. That sucks. Yeah, you're on Zulu time, that's right. Right on good old GMT. $17 is my count now. 17, 1-7. A lot of guys decided to go east, it looks like, looking on VATSIM here in chat. Got myself and Johnny going up to Stewart. We decided to go northwest here, but a whole heck of a lot of guys looking like they're going out to the east, like a whole cluster right here. So very nice. And it was dealer's choice for the out part, but the idea was to take off and also then come back and land at Bayport to close the deal. I am drifting way too far off course here. I also think my this guy is a little bit processed here. Let's level out, and we should be a little bit closer to like a 330, something like a little like that maybe. So we gotta account for the precession. Get that baby right there, so we actually know what we're flying. See if we can do our best now to maintain this 4,500 feet. And we're going to just burn gas. We're not worried about the real world gas prices in the sim, so we'll keep it at 2,500 RPM. Kind of keep it going in this general direction for now and maintain 4,500 feet. I'm not going to get a whole lot of power out of her today. That is a 152 after all. She's not exactly the fastest aircraft known to man. Cessna 150s and 152s are absolutely great trainers. You are absolutely right. It's really what they're built for, to be honest. Kind of holding this altitude and cruising along the city of Norwalk, Connecticut. Eventually we'll go past like Yorktown, New York, We got the mighty Hudson River. That's the other cue that we can't get lost. As long as we're along the river, then we know we're eventually going to get to the Newburgh Beacon Bridge and then Stewart International Airport on the west side of the river. So pretty easy to not get lost. Pretty much just kind of shoot right for this valley right here, chat. See when I zoom in, that's going to get us right towards Stewart. That'll definitely do the job. Let's do my count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, or 18, 18, 19, 19, we're up to 19, chat. We are 1 away from 20 already on the count. 1 away from 20 participating in the Virtually Safe Flying Club event tonight. Heck yeah, heck yeah. By the way, if you're not already a member of the Virtually Safe Flying Club, get involved. Just pulled up the Discord link to the Virtually Safe Flying Club. If you're a VATSIM member and you enjoy general aviation flying and you want to participate in events like the one we're doing tonight, click that link. That'll get you into the Virtually Safe Flying Club Discord. Just read the rules on the welcomes page before you come on board and get in. We always want more members, more people that enjoy general aviation flying and want to do events with us on VATSIM. Got it trimmed out nice. Look at this, chat. No hands. We're holding 4,500 feet. We're very steady. The layman's autopilot right there. I'm going to switch to center, see if I can pick up some flight follow. New York Center, Cessna 124, Mike Charlie.
Number 124, Mike Charlie, New York Center.
New York Center, Cessna 124, Mike Charlie is a 152, about, we'll call it 6 miles, maybe 7 miles to the northwest of the Westchester County Airport, 4,500 flight following to Stewart.
4 Mike Charlie, squawk 7153.
7153, Cessna 4 Mike Charlie.
7 Romeo, contact Washington Center 133.72, good day.
3372, see ya.
JetBlue 1478, the Boston Center closed, frequency change approved.
Alright, Boston Center's closed, frequency change approved. Thanks
yeah,
for
ATC action going
on the other side. JetBlue 1478.
Delta 1206, turn left heading 180 and reduce your speed to 180.
180 for heading and speed for Delta 1206.
Number 4 Mike Charlie, your radar contact 6 miles northeast of the Westchester County Airport at 4,500. Altimeter 29093, maintain VFR.
VFR 4 Mike Charlie, thank you. Hi Poochie Face, everyone say hi.
Brickyard 3586, how do you hear?
Hi Drool.
Loud and clear 3586.
You want to be on the stream,
expect the Alice 4 right approach, Newark altimeter 29095.
Request
if we can, the Alpha 4 right and 29996, pick up 3586. Okay, Roger, I have your request for now, maintain 7,000.
You were on the stream, D.
United 265, climb maintain 16,000.
You just want pets, right? Yeah, you just want me to scratch your... Oh, you're wet, you're outside. Wet dog.
And Brickyard 3586, are you looking for the RNAV Yankee or the Zulu 34 right?
Whichever it is for you, we can take Zulu or Yankee 3586.
Are you RMP equipped?
Yes, you do.
A-Form 3586.
What do you do?
Right, expect the RNAV Zulu 4 right.
I'm doing
Zulu 4 3586.
I'll pet you if you want, but...
Delta 1206, turn left heading 070, join the localizer.
She's very wet.
Close 070 to join the localizer.
I'm sure my dad dried her off, and I'm sure
Delta 1303, reduce speed to 210, then descend and maintain 7,000.
210, 7,000, Delta 1303.
Who's like a puppy? You're such a good girl.
Spirit wings 1248, maintain 300 knots or greater, spacing to Dallas.
What are you doing? I'm sure he gave you a thing. I wouldn't worry about it.
Delta 112, reduce speed to 250.
Please see 250, Delta Hotel.
Delta 221, cross Clipper at 12,000, Baltimore, altimeter 29906.
Cross Clipper 12,000.
She's just sitting behind me now.
Altimeter 29906.
You're such a good dog, Denali. Yes, you
JetBlue 96, Philadelphia, information, Tango current, expect the expression uniform current. Expect the ILS Zulu runway 9 right approach.
I give you attention all day, every day. You gotta let me do my thing. Crazy.
And New York Executive 205, clearance when we get the chance.
Time for Spurgeon 1248, we can go far. Roger, just maintain 300 knots or greater.
And she just wants me to keep petting her chat, so I'm gonna use my right arm.
Delta 112, descend maintain for level 180.
Just maintain 180, Delta 112.
She's definitely not the fastest bird in the world, chat. We got a bit of a ways to go until we get to Stewart, and then after Stewart, we're gonna fly to Lufker. From Lufker, we'll get back into Bayport.
You're down to 4354, fighting 360.
Did we break 20 yet? Let's see.
You're down to 1354, fighting 360.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You're down to 265, maintain 250 knots.
18, 19. Nope, still at 19, chat. Still at 19.
Spirit wings 1248, descend maintain for level 200. Descending 5 level 200, Nuke approach at the 1206, just confirm we're cleared for the approach for runway 4. Delta 1206, cleared ILS 4 approach. Cleared ILS 4 approach at the 1206. Delta 1303, descend maintain 3000.
Wait,
3000, Delta 1303.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
4 Mike Charlie, Stewart altimeter 29902, correction 906.
906, 4 Mike Charlie. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Someone has a hot mic.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You had a 1354,
Nope,
fighting
19,
060
Chad.
and accept the localizer.
We're 1 away from 20. Oh, I wanted that 20. I want that 20 spot. I want it bad.
You down to 265, fighting 340, vectors in trail spacing.
That'd be pretty good.
Down to 265 to Harrisburg, altimeter 2999. Delta 1303, fly your present heading, intercept the runway 4 localizer. Present heading, intercept localizer, Delta 1303.
Southwest 491 descending.
Barely doing 100 knots.
Southwest 491, New York City, Roger, LaGuardia, altimeter 2994, expect the ILS 4 approach.
Again, kind of going through this valley here. And the Stewart Airport's going to be right where my mouse is kind of circling. It doesn't render very well in the game just yet, but right about there is where Stewart.
Spirit wings 1248, cross.
Slowly
Lurch at maintain 14,000, Harrisburg, altimeter 2999.
And then the Stewart weather, that's something we should probably look at. Let's go. We don't really care so much about the weather, or just the wind.
That's 14,000.
The wind is variable at 4, so...
14,000.
Not sure what you would be using it.
Delta 1303 is 900 miles from Dennis, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, clear ILS 4 approach. Clear established, clear ILS 4 approach, Delta 1303. Delta 1206, wind 3609 over my 4, clear to land. Switch to land runway 4, Delta
Doing
1206.
a little bit of processing again. Let's go ahead and fix that.
United 1354, maintain 3000, still established on the localizer, clear ILS, Zulu, room 19
Trimmed
right
down
approach,
nice
to
though. We're
Florida.
holding at 4,500 feet pretty easily. That is good. Lila's taking a little nap right below me.
New York Center, this is 4 Uniform Sierra. Delta 112, flighting 290, vectors for spacing.
Heading 290, Delta.
New York Center, Westjet 2311, climbing through 10,000 for 12,000.
Westjet 2311, New York Center, climb maintain level 230.
230, Westjet 2311.
Good evening, LaGuardia. LaGuardia, good evening, New York Center. Delta 1219 with you at Delta 95 LaGuardia. Looking to pick up a clearance to Charlotte.
Delta 19, standby.
New York Center, 5512 with you, 116,000, descending for 8,000.
Number 5512, Squawk, New York Center, Squawk 7144.
7144 in the box for Endeavor 5512.
United 1354, contact Philadelphia Tower. Delta 1303, runway 4, clear to land, wind
Coming up to the
3609er.
beautiful Hudson
Clear to land,
Valley.
Delta 1303. Brickyard 3586, descend to
Stewart
maintain
Airport just
6000.
barely starting to render out over here in the
6,000,
distance.
3586. Endeavor 5512, your radar contact, cross Basie at 8,000, LaGuardia altimeter 29096, expect ILS 4 approach.
Easy is it? 8,000, and we'll expect ILS 4 approach, Endeavor 5512.
4 Mike Charlie, enter midfield right downwind, runway 9er.
We'll enter midfield right down for 9, Cessna 4 Mike Charlie.
New York Center, clear wing 76 with you 16,000.
Right down with somebody
has a live mic on Discord.
I'm not hearing it.
New York Center, clear wing 76.
Bearing 76, New York Center, Squawk 7124, and maintain 10,000.
Maintain 10,000.
Delta 112, clear direct lurch.
That might have been the reason why.
Start to lurch, Delta 112.
Sarah in the right seat today, Chad?
New York Center, what headed D1 clear wing 76 on?
Bearing 76, flighting 050.
050, clear wing 76.
New York Center, good evening. Finnair 30 Heavy coming with you.
We
we're
might
trying
have
to
gotten
with
the
you
number,
through, what are we
Chad.
at?
Let's see,
8.5 up to 11.
United 265, flighting 220.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Left turn 220.
It's hard to keep the count here. Let's do it again. 1, 2.
United 8823, descend maintain for level 200.
6, 7,
Descend maintain for level 200, United 8823.
12, 13.
Sorry about this, flight 23, we're protected through. Delta 112, cross Clipper at 14,000, cushion lurch at 14,000. Altimeter 3000, resume normal
my count
speed.
so far participating in the Flying Club event this evening. Excellent.
First of all,
very big for a
14,000.
Wednesday night, a nice
Okay,
20 spot.
3000. Number 6, Delta Hotel.
Finnair 30, heavy New York Center, proceed direct Merritt, climb maintain 17,000.
17,000 direct Merit, Finnair 30, have a good evening.
Brickyard 3586, descend to maintain 4,000. 4,000, Brickyard 3586.
New York Center, Delta 0.
LaGuardia, racing the taxi to runway UN3.
Okay, there are a couple calling. Delta 1206, welcome to LaGuardia, taxi to Ram. Delta 1303, runway 4, clear to land. Delta 2523, New York Center, you looking for taxi?
We're ready, Delta 2523.
Okay, Delta 2523. Squawk 1151, that's 1151. And runway 31, taxi via Alpha Zulu.
I've got a 20 count so far.
Block 501, 31 via Alpha Zulu, Delta 23. New York Center, good evening, American 454 at LaGuardia, ready to taxi.
Stand by. Spirit Wings 1248, contact Potomac approach
So out here, that's the
126.1.
Newburgh Beacon Bridge chat. That's the city of Newburgh right here. And here's Stewart International Airport right here.
You
So
got
I'm
a
gonna turn and
265,
join
clear
the right
direct
downwind
alert,
for
descend and
runway
maintain
9.
14,000.
Start just a gradual descent. Traffic pattern altitude at Stewart is
Delta 1303, one around at LaGuardia.
200. 1,200 feet, traffic pattern altitude, Stewart National Airport. Oh, no, wait. 1,500, excuse me. 1,500. 1,500. So it's 1,200 for helicopters, excuse me.
Spirit Wing 76, turn left heading 280.
So 1,500, that's what we're looking for right there. 1,500 feet.
Delta 1303, roger, climb maintain 4,000 despite your present heading. 4,000 present Delta
I left
1303.
it again.
FedEx 1402, New York Center, roger, cross Genoa at level
We're descending down to
230.
1,500 feet. We're well clear of the West Point restricted area, which is going to be right here off of our left wing. You can see West Point right here is coming into view, just under the wing.
New York Center, it's Delta 504. We're 25 northeast of Newark, flight level 280.
Delta 504, New York Center, squawk 7140.
7140, Delta 504.
Denver 5512, descend and maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000, Delta 5512.
Fin Air 30, Boston Center closed, frequency change approved.
Boston flying 12280.
Spirit Wing 76, expect Dallas 4 approach.
Nice gradual descent.
WestJet 2311, contact Washington Center
Come up with the
133.72.
Hudson. Mighty Hudson.
133.72, WestJet 2311. Thanks for your help.
Spirit Carrier 3586, flighting 080, descend and maintain 3,000.
080, left turn down to 3, frickin' 3586.
Delta 221, contact Potomac 119.7.
What is Potomac? 119.7.
JetBlue 96, descend and maintain 6,000.
I am one happy camper. 120 count.
Ligarian 23 Romeo, cross Lurch at 14,000, altimeter
on
3000.
VATSIM. Purchase a flying club is definitely growing leaps and bounds. And again, if you're
Data
not already a member of the
8823, descend
flying club,
maintain
get
level 180.
I maintain level 180 and at 8823.
Get involved.
Delta 112, descend maintain 14,000, contact Potomac approach 126.1.
Assuming over 126.1, Delta 112, field.
Steamer 2704 with you, 11,000 feet.
Delta 1303, turn right heading 180.
Right to 180, Delta 603.
Denver 5512, flighting 270, vectors for the sequence.
270, vector sequence from Delta 5512.
Speedbird 27040, New York Center, climb maintain level 220, proceed direct Robbinsville.
Proceed direct Robbinsville and climb into 220.
Southwest 491, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000, Southwest 491.
JetBlue 96, fly heading 265, descend and maintain 4,000.
Keep our descent coming down for the right downwind for runway 9.
United
so
8823, maintain 280 knots,
right
facing to Washington Dulles.
Coming into the Stewart airspace.
From 280 knots,
right
net at
now,
8823.
1,000 feet to go.
Ligarian 23 Romeo, maintain 290 knots. United 265, altitude's indicating 3,700 feet. You're showing 300 feet low below your time altitude.
City of Newburgh, unfortunately, it's
Maintain 14,000.
Good fix-ins. Thanks for coming in today. Bayport traffic. You gonna get involved? Good fix-ins. You know you're running a little bit late.
Who was calling for taxi at LaGuardia?
We've already got a 20 count, which is pretty damn good for a Wednesday night.
X454, runway 31, taxi via Zulu.
Virtual GAA. Turns out you have a
Delta
hot mic.
1303, fighting 220. 220,
Might just need to change your push
Denver 5512, turn left heading 130, descend and maintain 4,000.
130 down to 4,000, Delta 5512.
Delta 2523, fighting 340, runway 31, clear to takeoff.
I know exactly where I am, Chen.
Delta 1303, maintain 210 knots.
210, Delta 1303.
Bearing 76, turn left heading 180, descend to maintain 6,000.
New York Center, active 138 on the ground at Newark, short 4 left off.
American 366, contact Cleveland Center 134.9er.
Cleveland Center 134.9er.
Won't be in tonight anyway because I feel it's busy night at home. I'm sorry.
Axial 138, New York Center, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
4 left, clear for takeoff, active 138.
Please make sure to tell the wife I hope that she feels that I say that I hope she feels better. Hopefully it's not the COVID.
A firm. Delta 1303, fly heading 240.
Don't need the bonus.
JetBlue 96, flighting 360.
Alright, so there's our 1,500 feet.
Altimeter 3000.
Center says the 4 Mike Charlie right down 9 Stewart.
4 Mike Charlie, runway 9er, clear to land when variable is 4.
Clear to land 9, says the 4 Mike Charlie.
Victor 3586, flighting 070, intercept the 4 right localizer.
070, intercept the 4 right loc, 3586.
Denver 5512, flighting 220.
Go check, because I do not need to go to the bathroom.
220, 5512.
The center 4 Mike Charlie would actually like to request touch and go with a departure to the southeast.
4 Mike Charlie, runway 9er, clear for the option. On to go, make south, correction, south departure is approved, report on course.
Southeast departure approved, clear for the option, runway 9, says the 124 Mike Charlie.
Victor 3586 is 5 miles from Dewin, clear to ILS 4 right approach.
We can get a little bit closer than this, huh?
We have requested PR nav Zulu for 3586.
So wide and
Roger, maintain 3000 until established on the final approach course. You cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 4 right approach, sorry.
Not a problem, 3000 to the final approach course, cleared RNAV Zulu 3586.
In Flight Sim 2020 they did it, and it looks very, very nice. They did a very, very nice job with it.
Very 454, runway 31, line
I'm
up and
happy
wait.
that my home airport was the lucky recipient of the handcrafting from the Microsoft.
Delta 1219, runway 31, taxi via Zulu. Southwest 491, fly your present heading, intercept the localizer, descend to maintain 3000.
1,500 feet in the traffic pattern. This area, you're in the way.
Delta 265, contact Potomac approach 126.1.
We'll do a touch and go off for runway 9. Keep on heading back to the southeast. We're going to go towards
Bulgarian 23 Romeo, clear direct hyper, descend now to 14,000
November.
for traffic.
We want to hold about a 136, so about a 135 heading roughly.
You know, it's 8823, flighting 270 back
to
to
get us pretty much direct to Lufker out of Stewart. We're beaming the numbers here. Start cutting the power. Getting a bit of a descent going.
JetBlue 96, flighting 270.
Wait for that runway to be 45 degrees behind our left wing.
Delta 2523, radar contact, climb maintain 12,000, turn left heading 210.
12,000 left 210, Delta 2523.
Delta 1303, flighting 280.
280, Delta 1303.
Axia 138, your radar contact, turn left heading 270, maintain 5,000.
Left heading 270, maintain 5,000.
Flaps 20 degrees.
Denver 5512, turn right heading 250.
250, 5512.
Spear wing 76, flighting 220. Spear wing 76, fly heading 230.
Okay, we'll go ahead and make our turn to final.
Spear wing 76, New York.
No landing rate meter on. I haven't maintained the landing rate meter on. We'll just go by feel to see how we think the landing is. Is this going to roll out right on? Maybe just a touch
Bulgarian 23 Romeo, expedite descent at 14,000.
Flaps. Clear for the option. We'll do a touch and go. On runway 9 here at Stewart.
Brickyard 3586, runway 4 right, clear to land.
To the
All right, clear to land, 3586.
Delta 2523, get ready to climb all the way up to 12,000, please, for traffic.
Continue to climb to 12,000.
Yeah, the controller told me to enter right down.
Southwest 491 is 6 miles from Dennis, clear to ILS 4 approach, reduce speed to 170.
Clear for the option.
Clear for the ILS 4 approach, reduce speed 170, Southwest 491.
Delta 1303, reduce speed to 180.
180, Delta 1303.
Denver 5512, fly heading 270, reduce speed to 180.
270, reduce speed 180, and Denver 5512.
American 454, fly heading 340, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Float. Oh, very
Bulgarian
smooth,
2-3
very
Romeo,
smooth.
contact
Alright,
Potomac
flaps
approach
up.
126.1.
Carb heat in. Full power.
United 8823, descend and maintain 16,000, altimeter 3000.
Away we go.
United 8823, reduce speed to 250.
So I guess it only has the drag to the left on amount of grass.
FedEx 1402, cross Lendy at front of a 190-2509.
Like it did when we started the stream. So I wonder if that's the thing where it's just on the grass. But anyways.
Delta 2523, Peter White, climb maintain 17,000.
Handcrafted Stewart International Airport.
Track wide up to 17,000.
Actually, disregard, you're going to Biggie. Fly heading 290 and maintain 17,000.
290, 17,000.
They did a fantastic job.
Actually, 138, Direct Biggie, climb maintain, flight level 280.
Direct Biggie, climb to flight level 280, option 138.
All beautiful stuff. Alright, let's get back in the cockpit here. And we're cleared southeast on course. About a 140 heading, roughly. 135, 140 heading.
Center Northwest, standby. Southwest 491, or my
Lufker.
4, clear to land traffic, rolling out
3,500 feet.
Delta 1303, fly heading 220.
Heading 220, Delta 1303.
Bulgarian 23 Romeo, contact Potomac 126.1. United 8823, clear direct Hyper, descend and maintain 14,000.
Clear direct Hyper, maintain 14,000. York turn Delta 2873, descending quarry for arrival.
Center Cessna 124 Mike Charlie is on course to the southeast, heading to 49 November, flight following us. Stewart.
Delta 2873 New York Center, expect Dallas 4 approach, LaGuardia altimeter 2996.
Expect Dallas from 4 approach, thank you.
American 454 radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
15,000, American 454.
Delta 2523, proceed direct Biggie.
Direct Biggie, Delta 523.
4 Mike Charlie, your radar contact, proceed on course, maintain VFR.
On course VFR, former Charlie.
Bearing 76, flighting 240, descend and maintain 4,000. Delta 1219, runway 31, line up and wait.
Right now the count is sitting at 20.
JetBlue 96, turn left heading 120.
Double digits, man. That's what we want.
New York Center, good evening, Delta 377 with you, 12,000. New York, Brickyard 3586, fully 12,
Just so we said now, go fix this.
Brickyard 3586, cross 4 left to kilo, contact ground.
4 left on a kilo, over to Brickyard 3586, thank you.
I'm the one in control of this particular airplane.
Delta 1303, descend and maintain 3,000.
Of his concern.
3,000, Delta 1303. American 454, fly heading 270.
270, American 454.
New York Center, this is Diamond 246 for the formatted question. Boston Center was out. How do I pick up a pop-up IFR for Farmingdale?
Contact, we're standby, sir. United 8823, amend your altitude, maintain 15,000 for traffic.
Climb and maintain 15,000, 8823.
So keep climb going up to 3,500. As we make our way towards
New York Center, Delta 377, Wednesday level, 12,000.
As we get a little bit closer to Long Island, we'll
Delta 377, New York Center, climb maintain level 220.
Climb maintain level 220, Delta 377.
Southwest 491, welcome to LaGuardia, taxi to the ramp.
Taxi to the ramp, Southwest 491, thank you.
Delta 1219, flighting 340, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 31, fly heading 340 for the
Delta 1303, turn left heading 070, turn localizer.
If I can get it trimmed up.
70 heading intercept, Delta 1303.
Like I had on the way here.
454, proceed direct Biggie, climb maintain, flight level 2, correction, climb maintain 17,000.
Direct to BG, climb to 17,000, American 454.
New York Center, 7532, flight level 230.
Yeah, 7532, New York City, ready. United 8823, maintain 15,000, contact Potomac approach 126.1.
C1 5000, Potomac 121, United 88.
Spirit Wing 76, flighting 280. Spirit Wing 76 are not receiving your audio transmissions, flighting 280. Delta 2873, maintain 7000.
7000 for 2073.
Alright, it's 3,500 feet coming on up. Get the 2,500 RPM. And we'll see if we can't trim her out like we had her before. Nice and nice.
Delta 1303, maintain 3000, still established on localizer, clear Dallas 4 approach.
Clear Dallas 4 approach, Delta 1303.
Denver 5512, flighting 220.
220, 5512.
Delta 1219, your radar contact, maintain 12000.
Maintain 12000, Delta 129.
Delta 2523, climb maintain, featherable 220.
220, Delta 520.
JetBlue 96, flighting 060 to join the localizer, maintain 4000.
Excellent. I think we got her trimmed out pretty darn good right here. Let's see, vertical speed, what you gonna do?
Delta 1219, turn left heading 210.
76, how do you hear me?
Stand by. Delta 1219, fly heading 210.
Left 210 for Delta 129.
American 454, climb maintain, featherable 200.
Flight level 200, American 454.
And that's pretty solid right there. That'll do the job for the most part.
JetBlue 96, maintain 4000, still established on the localizer, clear Dallas 209 right approach.
3,500 will keep us above all of the class deltas along the way, which include Danbury, if we were even get close to that, Bridgeport, New Haven, and be above all that at 3,500 feet. The only thing we wouldn't be above is the class Charlie of ice slip at 41. But once we get on towards Long Island, I'm going to start a little bit out to the west, or excuse me, to the east rather, towards
Delta 504, squawk 7175.
So that we avoid
7175, my apologies, 504. Denver 5512, flighting 230.
230, 5512.
Delta 1219, pursue direct white.
Direct white, Delta 129.
Center Cessna 124 Mike Charlie. We'll cancel flight following this evening. Have a good one, Kyle.
4 Mike Charlie, Roger, radar service terminated, squawk VFR for exchange for
Have a good night.
FedEx 1402.
That's enough ATC for tonight. We're not going to need him anymore going into Lufker or Bayport. Could use the peace and quiet in my ears for a little bit. Actually, while we're nice and stable cruising along here, kind of want to spy on Slant Alpha Adventures real quick, see how he's doing.
FedEx 1402, turn 494 right, and have a maintain 1330 pounds.
On this chart, we're right at 12 DME. I know you guys might not be able to see that. We're right at 12 DME.
He is also
on the
flying
JPLogistics
Cessna 152 tonight. It was actually him that kind of gave me the idea.
Right for this lake here,
fly it.
it's perfect.
He's going
this
to,
is
I forget where he's going to, but he is going pure pilotage.
Cross over the Hudson,
Dead reckoning
headed right for
tonight.
Oradell.
Trying to avoid airspace.
We kind of hit the northeast end of it.
On his out and back. He's going to November 07. What is November 07?
Alright. United 211, turn right, 010, join left side.
November 07 airport.
So we aim for that eastern corner of that Oradell Reservoir.
Lincoln Park. He's going to Lincoln Park, yeah. Gotcha.
Maintain 5000, JetBlue 11.
And back to Bayport.
And then where are we? If we were to just do if we were to delete these points and just do a straight shot.
211, 3 miles from Deep Town, maintain 2000 until established.
That's Slant Alpha Ventures. If you don't already follow him, you should go and check him out. Twitch.tv/Slant Alpha Adventures, all one word. You'll see the name right here.
Level.
Follow him if you don't already. Great member of the Virtuous Safe Flying Club. Very, very good streamer.
4-year anniversary of being in July.
One of the best flight sim streamers, especially general aviation. One of the best general aviation streamers out there on Twitch. So if you don't already follow him, make sure you do. And he is participating along with us tonight, the Virtuous Safe Flying Club. With the count of 20 so far, I haven't seen anyone new just yet. So 20 is probably going to be what it stays unless I see a call sign that I'm not familiar with pop on to add to the count. But 20 is a great turnout for a Wednesday night chat for the Virtuous Safe Flying Club. So I'm very, very happy about that. Couldn't be more proud of this club. Mr. Marcinak, are you, Rob Valkyrie, you out there flying? I don't know if I've seen your 3A Romeo on the VATSIM yet. Howdy. I haven't seen 3A Romeo on the scope. Are you flying a different call sign tonight, or are you taking it easy tonight? I'm just not looking in the right spot. Too tired just watching? Ah, sounds good, my man, sounds good. Well, thanks for coming in today. Appreciate you watching me here. 152 action. I'm sure you got a few of us up. Probably got myself and Slant Alpha and that Flight Sim dude and who else is streaming tonight? A whole handful of people. I know Mike, I can't say his last name, but 8033 Foxtrot has got his stream going. It's a nice handful of folks streaming on behalf of the Flying Club tonight, doing the event. Again, I'm proud of everyone in the club, I really am. It's something I didn't think would ever get to as big a level as it's been in terms of membership and quality of events and people that I've met, friends like yourself, Rob. It's awesome. It's been an awesome experience for 2.5 years. We're going to be pushing the 3rd year come August. 2.5 years of Virtuous Safe Flying Club greatness, and I appreciate every single one of you that are involved. So again, we still got quite a ways to go here in our slow little 152, doing just barely 100 knots, heading out to Lufker before we head over back to Bayport. Already got a slew of people that look like they've made their way back to the Bayport Aerodrome, which is good. This was pilot's choice for as quick or as long as they wanted the night to be going into and out of Bayport. The idea was depart out of Bayport and fly right back, or fly back at some point. So some people are going pretty decent length, like our buddy Slant Alpha is going all the way to Lincoln Park and back, and some other folks are just going out to Montauk. I saw some people just go to Republic nice and easy. A large handful of people. There's like 5 or 6 guys. It looks like they.
So guess who just had a dual engine failure?
Oh, yikes!
At least I was over the beach.
There you go. It's a good place to put her down.
Do you have more than 2 engines?
Was that you down there? I saw somebody landing. I guess it must have been about 5 miles to the west of the field.
Nah, I just put her down right now.
That must have been somebody else.
Which beach did you land on? The Fire Island or the Bay Shore?
The Fire Island.
I was about to say probably south, probably Fire Island.
Yeah. So I was about to make the turn in.
Mike, I'm not too far behind you on this leg to Lufker.
Roger that.
I seriously have no clue what happened.
L-152 is not very quick, so feel free to pass me.
Well, neither is this Cessna 170.
You don't have a fuel, Will? No, I have plenty.
Alright, you guys have yourself a good night. Mike, thanks for the event. Had a great time. We'll see you guys later.
Have a great evening, Mike. Thanks for participating. Short and sweet stream from Mike tonight.
Oh. So I had both engines on one tank, apparently.
I'll do it. God, I must have spilled water all over the place.
Both of them on the left main. I thought I had the right on the right main, but I guess not.
I don't think I pissed myself. I must have spilled a little bit of my water. I'm almost out of water. Yikes.
Oh wait, were you flying the DC-3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that mistake before.
Sarah just texted me that she needed my advice. That was a while ago, though. Uh-oh. I did tell her I was streaming tonight, though, so she knows, so she's not gonna be mad or anything. She knew I wasn't gonna be paying attention to my phone. I want to pull up the approach departure at a Bayport video. I'm going to just see if I can find the spot where it's talking about the approach for 3.6, and then we'll play it for the stream here.
Yeah, right here. Call 122.7 and advise Bayport traffic over the shoreline for 18 Bayport. Or Bayport traffic, Cessna over the shoreline for 36 Bayport. That's all you have to say.
So
if you look here, you'll see this big white house. We'll fly directly over that house. It's below 700 feet, parallel the streets below, and fly all the way up to the school. Notice the school on the right-hand side, lower right-hand side of the screen. That's the Bayport High School. And we are going to fly up along the west end of that high school property. And when you look down, you'll see the Long Island Railroad
train tracks, power lines.
You will make a right turn, and now you're on base, making a right turn onto base. So we have a left base to runway 36. A right turn onto a left base for runway 36. It's a very short base to final, and we make a left turn to final, and there's our two runways. One runway will be closed.
In our case, it'll be the west
runway will be used. They're generally marked with an X, whichever is closed, and the open one is the one with the white threshold markings, and generally where the other airplanes are landing. Don't.
Okay. So that's all you need to see. That's all we need to see for our approach into Bayport tonight. Easy peasy. But first, we're going to go to Lufker. Land there before we finish off Bayport. Lufker is 4-9 November, chat, is Lufker Airport. It's in East Mauritius, Long Island. It's a small little grass strip right next to the paved Spadero. Both of them private strips. 57 feet. We're going to land north. It'll be left traffic to the north runway here at Spadero. 2,300 feet of grass. Turf in excellent condition. That's all I really needed to know about that airport. cruising along. Pretty easy to see where Long Island starts and Connecticut ends. So we got the Connecticut shoreline right here, you got the Long Island Sound, and then Long Island North Shore right up here, right where the mouse is coming out in the distance. Once we get onto that North Shore, like I said, I'm going to track a little bit to the west to avoid the Islip Class Charlie. And what I might actually do is I might descend down, get below the shelf, go like down to 1,200 feet, get below the Islip Class Charlie, honestly, and then kind of cut over that way towards the strip there. So we'll plan on that actually when it gets a little bit closer. Just cut down on a little bit of time. I mean, a lot of people went over to Block Island. A whole handful of folks went over to Block Island. So my count's holding steady at 20. I haven't seen any new flying club members pop up on VATSPy just yet. However, there still is time. The event is still taking place. We'll see, but 2-0 is a good count, good solid count for a Wednesday night. And we do have a few people like Rob Valkyrie, our good friend Good Fixins that weren't able to participate, Snow Skiers, Don Baby Duty, so he wasn't able to participate, so it could have been a lot more. But overall, I'm still very proud.
Three 6 at Bayport.
Stay firm.
Yep.
Point out more towards this way here. That's excellent. This little inlet is what we're kind of aiming for right now to get over to Long Island, and then from there that'll kind of get us in below the. We'll start descending below to start descending to get below the Class Charlie. Jesus, English. Do I speak it? Let's kill off this bottle of apple juice since there's not that much left. So the Red Bull are going to win MLS this year. I don't know if I would say that. It's only been 2 games, but they better win when I go Sunday night to see the home opener against Minnesota. It's this coming Sunday, the 13th. I'm going to the home opener at Red Bull Arena. They better win. They better win. But they are definitely off to a good start. But I don't know about MLS Cup. But it's a surprise good start because it's 2 road games and we don't even have 100% of our guys yet. We still got a couple of our big signings from the off-season that are pending visas. We've got a couple of W's on the road, so hopefully they can keep that going at home on Sunday night. It's going to be bitter cold at Red Bull Arena when I go. And I'll be singing loud and proud in the South Ward. I'm not going to sing any of the songs on stream right now because that would be embarrassing, Chad. I only do it when I'm around the company of other people that's doing it too at Red Bull Arena. But I do have the entire song sheet memorized, as a good supporter member does. Even all the Spanish ones I've got memorized. And I don't even speak Spanish. I don't even know what they mean in Spanish, to be honest with you. I think some of them I do, but point is, I am a very good supporter of the New York Red Bull, and I will be in the South Ward for the opener Sunday night. And I can't wait. It's going to be great.
Hudson traffic, check with 40 Hotel Alpha, departing the area to the north, Alpine Tower 1100.
Sounds like someone's doing the New York City SFRA, or the exclusion zone, actually, even better than the SFRA. I believe this is Stamford, Connecticut. And we're just pointing straight across, and we're going to fly across the bay. Now, normally in real life, chat, and this is going to be a difference between real life and the sim. In real life, there's no way I would do this big stretch of the sound at only 3,500 feet in a single-engine aircraft. Because right at the middle of the bay, if I was to lose an engine, I want to be able to glide to either shore. So I'd probably be doing it at the lowest 5,500 feet, but probably realistically 7,500 feet crossing this long stretch. But in the sim, 3,500 feet is fine. Just a little knowledge for you. A little CFI knowledge. North Shore, South Shore of Connecticut. Just pack a dinghy. Yeah, I'm not trying to land a 152 in the water. That ain't gonna go well. New York City, way, way out in the distance. And we got the North Shore of Long Island coming up.
Bayport traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, turning left base. Runway 36, Bayport traffic.
Sounds like I got a couple people that are inbound Bayport. Making their way back on the out back. Like I said, we've got our stop still at Lufker before we pop up real quick and head into Bayport to seal the deal tonight.
Bayport traffic, get a straight up, hotel, 3 times, 4 lines, up 3 straight, Bayport. Bayport traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, clear of the runway. Bayport traffic, 6 hotel, 2 pounds over the shoreline, 3 check, Bayport. Bayport traffic, keep the street of hotel, full left page for 3 check, Bayport.
Alright, so as we come up to the shore, I'm going to descend down once we kind of get close to the shoreline here to 1,200 feet, or right around 1,000 feet, 1,200 feet. That'll get us below the 1,500 foot shelf of the outside ring of the Class Charlie as we continue to make our way to the southeast towards Lufker. Have I been into Lufker in real life? I have not. No, I have not done a landing at either Spadero or Lufker in real life. I have done Bayport a handful of times. Obviously, but no, I've never did Lufker or Spadero.
Mike, this is Chandler. Great time. Thank you for doing this. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for coming in today. Have a great rest of your evening. God, I can't speak English tonight.
traffic is straight up, that's where it's traffic.
Excellent stuff, Chad. Wonder where Slant Alpha. Oh, it looks like Slant Alpha's on the ground over at Lincoln Park. So he's made it to his destination. Let's start descending here now that we're getting close to the shoreline, because we're going to go down to about, like I said, 1,200 feet. That'll kind of get us, make sure we're below the outer ring of the Class Charlie. So the paved runway just to the east is Spadero, which is, that's its own thing. It's 1 November 2 is Spadero, but it is pretty much attached. The two are attached. But Spadero is 1 November 2 and Lufker is 4-9 November. So they have two different, they have their own identifiers, but they are kind of sort of attached. And Spadero's paved, Lufker is grass. And they're both private. I think that's probably the reason why I haven't gone into either one of them, is because they are kind of private strips. At least as far as I know. Alright, we gotta get down a little bit more aggressively here if we're gonna get below the Class Charlie. Mike, come on. We need to get to below 1,500 feet. Let's get on down.
Fun event, Mike. I'm gonna head out.
Have a good night, Joshua.
Alright, see you.
Descend, baby, descend. We gotta get down another 1,000 feet here. Make sure we get below the ice of Class Charlie. Come on. Safety. Some smokestacks out here. These aren't the Northport stacks. I forget which stacks these are, but they're much nicer than the Northport stacks. Or at least the VFR made them a little bit nicer. Alright, let's get our back guard. 2,500 RPM here. We'll level off, get it retrimmed for 1,200 feet. Keep going. We'll fly a little bit further to the east here. We're gonna fly kind of over Brookhaven. I'm gonna try and maybe go to the east of Brookhaven so that I'm not flying right over Brookhaven, so I don't get into the traffic area there. And then a little bit to the east of Brookhaven is where we'll find Lufker. And then we'll make the left traffic for the north grass runway at Lufker, which I believe is just like Bayport, a 3-6. Yeah, it's a north-south. Very good. Like a big contingent of the Flying Club members are heading back to Bayport now from the east, from Block Island. You can see the whole group of people coming inbound from the east. You got myself and Johnny going for Lufker here real quick. You got Slant Alphas over there at Lincoln Park, still making his way. What happened to Jeffrey? We lost a couple other people. There's still a handful of folks that are on their way back inbound. Looks like Steve's making his way back towards Bayport. Everybody making their way. Looks like pretty much everyone's done their out part for the event. So now it's just a matter of getting back into Bayport. I wonder if anyone else other than myself and Johnny plan on stopping in Lufker this evening. Candy Monster, thanks for coming in today, buddy. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Most of the way there, we are back on the north side of Long Island here, going towards Lufker, and from Lufker then we'll go into Bayport to seal the deal this evening. What could possibly go wrong? Exactly. Appreciate you stopping by the stream tonight, Kenny Monster. Oh, let's keep that altitude down. Good as long as we're below 1500, but I'm going to try and keep it between 13 and 11. Sarah in the right seat with us on this flight tonight. Was working on the F-16, got the TACAN figured out. Oh, very nice. See, I don't even know how to use TACAN, so you could probably teach me something. Because I'm no military, so I have no idea how to use TACAN or anything like that. Tactical navigation. close to Lufker here. Just a wee bit longer. Surprised it worked. I thought it didn't. Explain it's kind of painless. But something. Gotta ask the dev another question. Well, that's cool that you got it working, Henny Monster. That's some neat stuff. Lufker traffic. So it's the 124 Mike Charlie's about 10 to the northwest. Gonna be a left downwind to land on the north strip. Lufker.
Lufker traffic, number 247 Victor Delta will also be entering a left downwind. We're going to land on the asphalt runway of Spadero, November 247 Victor Delta.
So he's going for Spadero. We're going to go for the grass strip of Lufker. Really just a more accurate VOR-based system. Yeah, that sounds about right. You gotta hope it's more accurate if the military is using it for tactical navigation. I think it has something to do with the radio frequency that it works on. It makes it more reliable than a VOR. I could also be speaking out of my ass. I have no idea, to be quite honest with you, Chad. Not something I've ever needed to know since I don't fly in the military. Hey, Stream Labels just brought up the Discord to the Virtually Safe Flying Club again. If you're watching the stream and you enjoy GA flying, you enjoy what you see tonight, want to be involved in the Virtually Safe Flying Club events, you do need to be a VATSIM member. So if you're a VATSIM member on top of all that, get into the Discord. And, okay, well, there's some spam, so we're going to go ahead and ban the spam. We don't need that. Please, spam, do not join the Virtually Safe Flying Club. But if you're a VATSIM member, and you enjoy GA flying like we're doing tonight, take a look at that Discord link. Higher frequency and gives bearing to other aircraft. Gotcha. Well, like I said, Ken, I think you would know more than me, honestly, at this point. I think I'm looking right at it, chat. Right down here somewhere. I might have to overfly this field. Not quite making it out 100% yet. I think it's just right here, ballpark, but...
Lufker traffic, number 247 Victor Delta is in the downwind.
It's not rendering very... Hopefully something's not wrong. Definitely reinstalled the update. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, I see it. It's right here. I see the paved little strip right here, and then the grass strip's out over here too. Okay, so it's right over here. I was already kind of in a downwind for it by accident. It starts slowing up here. It's just barely cut out into this little wooded area over here. Well, it starts slowing down. Get some flaps in.
Lufker traffic, short final, number 247 Victor Delta on the north runway.
Eric Flight, thanks for coming in today. Wish you could have done the flight. Sunday basketball, it's all good, man. Appreciate you stopping by the stream. We had 20. We had a 2-0 count. It's exactly 20 members tonight on a Wednesday night. That's pretty good. And a lot of the normal guys like yourself and Brett and Ken here and who else? There's a whole handful of guys that were not able to participate tonight, so and we still pulled a 20 count, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right, got the strip here, right here, right where my mouse is. You can see him landing on the pave, that's Spadero, but we're going for the grass strip here of Lufker. We're in the downwind. Lufker traffic for my Charlie, left downwind, north runway, Lufker. So we'll go ahead and start our base. Lufker traffic for my Charlie, left base, north runway, Lufker.
Lufker traffic, November 247, Victor Delta, clear the runway.
Lufker traffic for my Charlie is final, grass, north strip, Lufker. There she is. So you got the paved strip off to the right. We got our grass strip right out in front of us here. Laps are full. We just gotta clear the trees. Get her down. Not bad. Oh, I just realized I didn't have the carb heat on. Probably should have the carb heat on for something like that. Alright, so we'll just make a 180 here. And, so we can turn the carb heat off now, so it's too late. We'll make a 180, we'll back taxi, and take off. Flaps at 10 for the takeoff here. Lufker traffic, Cessna 124, my Charlie, back taxi to depart to the north. Lufker. Again, nicely done. Johnny Hayes, he's the other one that was just landing over there at Spadero. He's the one that made these sceneries and the one for Bayport when we get back. Very nicely done on his part, making these custom sceneries for flights in 2020. We'll make full use
Lufker
of
traffic, November 247, Victor Delta will be taxiing to the grass strip, north runway.
So he's gonna, so they are connected. I think, I don't know where they're connected at, but they are connected. There's a road right here. I don't think that's where they connect, but there is a way where they connect at the grass and the paved. So I guess he's gonna come on over from Spadero, from the paved strip, over here. There he is. You see him over there right now. It must be right around those hangars.
5x5.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, we're all flying out of Bayport Aerodrome, 23 November, just up and down the coast.
Lufker traffic, Cessna 124, my Charlie, departing north grass strip.
No, it's just part of a flying club.
Left down departure. Oh, that dragging to the left glitch appears to have straightened itself out somehow, some way. We just needed to fly it around a little bit. But that works for me.
Brookhaven, traffic, Twin Comanche, Charlie Golf Golf, Romeo Sierra. We're 7 miles to the north. We'll be overflying the field at 2,500 feet north to south, Brookhaven traffic.
Lufker traffic, November 247, Victor Delta, taxiing the position on the north strip. We're making a left downwind departure out of the north runway on Lufker traffic.
Lufker traffic, Cessna 4, Mike Charlie. We're in the left crosswind for the left downwind, going to the bay. Last call. Now we'll go back out to the Great South Bay and make our way to Bayport to seal the deal for the evening. Looks like we're going to be right in the middle of that push that was all the guys that went to Block Island too, kind of coming at the same time. So we're going to be right in the thick of it. Going back into Bayport here. Right in the thick of it. Was that a person on the ground waving at us? It was. Let the chaos begin. Yep. Let's see what kind of cluster we're going to get. And so, to be fair though, 3-6 at Bayport is a lot easier than runway 18. So, it's a little bit easier arrival. This is actually the first time that we've done an event as a flying club that it's been runway 36 for the event. All the other times it's been 18.
Bayport traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie, about 7 miles to the
arrival into
southwest.
Bayport.
Inbound for runway
is the arrival
36,
to runway
Bayport.
18. But this is the first time that we're doing 36, and it's good to change it up. I think it's good that tonight it's actually runway 36 instead of just 18 again, so we get a little bit of variety.
4453 Echo
the
over the bay, about 4 or 5 miles to the south, inbound for runway 36 Bayport.
So again, we just took off out of Lufker right here, and it really is only about a 15-mile jog to get to Bayport Aerodrome. Fly towards Smith Point Park right here, get into the bay, make sure we're below 700 feet, inbound to runway 36 at Bayport. Beautiful Long Island. I know this area so well from the sky. The amount of times that I used to fly in this area was nauseating sometimes, doing my training and flight instructing for the better part of 5 years. My flying career was spent in this land. Too much gas, got plenty of fuel, I'm not worried about that. I do not want to climb above 1500 for now. When I'm in the bay to avoid the shelf of the Charlie.
Bayport traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie is crossing the bay now, 700, about 4.5 miles out for 36 Bayport.
Bayport traffic, Sky 4453
right in a
Echo,
little
crossing
cluster
the
here,
shoreline,
people arriving.
crossing the shoreline inbound.
We'll have to put on a good show. If Sarah wasn't in the way, you'd be able to see there's Brookhaven. You can just barely make it out the window off the right there. Behind, it's going to come behind Sarah's head here in a second. There's Brookhaven, just barely behind her, right there, Brookhaven. Wonder if my cousin would be willing to teach you the A320. Well, I might have my future company be teaching me for me soon. We'll see. Hopefully, I'm praying that I get the A320. But I won't know until I do the bidding class. Could be the A320, the A220, or the E190. But if I want to have my base, it's going to be either the A320 or the E190 if I want my base. So I'm hoping A320, but we'll see. If it ends up being E190, then, well, I guess training is going to be kind of easy since it's already the same type rating as the 170, which I was flying. I'll just have to have my new company train me to fly it the way they want
Bayport
me
traffic,
to.
Twin Comanche,
Well,
Charlie
traffic
Golf,
over
Golf
there,
Romeo,
look at
Sierra, booked 8 miles to the...
He's a little bit faster than us.
8 miles to the southeast over the barrier island, descending for runway 36 Bayport.
Twin Commander 5 Charlie is on base for 36. 4453 Echo, are you landing or are you overflying?
4453 Echo, we overshot a little bit. We're going around. We're in the crosswind turn now.
Bayport traffic, Cessna 124, Mike Charlie, 10 to the east. Gonna plan 36 Bayport.
Port traffic, Twin Commander 53 Charlie, short final for 36, gonna be a full stop Bayport.
So we don't need to be at 700 feet right away, but you can see there's a couple aircraft already on the approach into Bayport right over here. You can just barely make out the lights where I'm circling the mouse. But we'll just kind of fly the bay here until we get to the White House. Make our way in. No, not a guarantee it's bid. It's based on seniority. So it's all, and the seniority in class is based on age. That's it. So if anybody that's older than me, and I'm 30 years old, my birthday was January 24th, 1992, so anybody older than me is going to be able to bid before me for whatever they want, and then when it gets to me, I'll get whatever's left in terms of my bid. So that's the way it's done, and it won't be done until probably the first day of class. So it's not a guarantee that I'll get either one. It's whatever I get in the bid.
No! I'm getting good.
What the hell?
Oh!
Please stop.
Please stop that, please. Thank you. Any soups online?
Someone's messing around on Unicom.
Help! I need help! Help! I need help!
Call 911, you idiot.
I can't!
Man, shut the fuck up, man.
Help! I get that. Help! Help!
Don't say anything to the person that's hot micing on the Unicom. It's just gonna encourage you
Isn't
to
there
keep
any
doing it.
supervisors here to kick this asshole out?
Help! Help!
Give me your address, I'm coming to help. I'll shove my dick up your ass, you'll be happy.
125 Sunken Big Street, Nigger Street.
Okay, it's getting a
Man,
little,
get a girlfriend, you fucking piece of shit.
getting a little frisky on Unicom here, chat.
All good?
What is happening?
Bayport traffic, so yeah, 14 inch echo, 6 miles, south, inbound,
Yeah.
Bayport traffic, Twin Comanche, Charlie Golf Romeo Sierra over Barrier Island, 700 feet,
It
turning
is
inbound
still
for
the internet,
36
chat,
Bayport.
at the end of the day.
I'm making 4 stars heavy, timing, flammable 350.
I need help. Help me.
Bayport traffic, Warrior 430.
I need help.
I don't see anyone else
Help.
entering right now except for the guy that just went over the shore.
Help.
So, we'll, continue on.
I need help me. Help me, please. Can somebody help?
VATSIM Unicom.
Someone's jogging me. I need help. I need help.
Alright, we're below 700. I'm gonna put the carb heat on this time so I don't forget. And then we'll just kind of skirt the coast here, look for the White House. Keep an eye out for any other traffic.
I need help. Can anyone help me right now?
No.
Why?
Let's see.
I'm denying you. That's why.
Oh, there is traffic
November
right here. Look at that.
3831 Alpha. Requesting help. Our airplane is currently failing. We have no engine. Engine has quit. We are above all these clouds and we are a student pilot. Requesting help. Help, help. Mayday, 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 mayday.
I'd recommend
Bayport traffic, Twin Comanche, Charlie Golf Romeo
one guy
Sierra
who
over
jumped
the
out of the
shoreline
airplane.
inbound
I
for
would
36
follow his
Bayport.
lead.
Jump
Follow
off the
that guy
airplane,
that
you
just
said?
called over the shoreline.
Yes, sir.
How do I do that?
So we're gonna slow down, give him a little bit of space.
Okay, so you're gonna wanna open the side door. That's to your left, most likely. It
I
could be to
think
your
it's
right.
November
You're gonna wanna
269
pull the handle like a
Juliet.
car door, and then you're just gonna jump out.
As long as it's not any of us that's replying
I
to
have no
him, let it
legs.
be.
I
It's
can't do
Unicom,
that.
not much you can do about it.
Aircraft in distress, can I get your call sign, please?
Sure. Are you ready?
Bayport traffic, Cessna 124, Mike Charlie, shoreline for 36 Bayport.
My call sign
Bayport
is
traffic,
November.
Comanche, Charlie Golf Romeo Sierra, turning left base 36 Bayport, full stop.
Alright.
My call sign is November 383 India Alpha. That's my call sign.
No, it's...
Say again. Say again.
Bayport traffic, Charlie Golf Romeo Sierra, turning final 36 Bayport, full stop.
Alright, 383 India Alpha, looks like you've actually got a shoreline below you. Make sure there's nobody on the beach, and I'd recommend landing there.
Are you sure? I don't want to kill anyone.
As long as there's nobody on the beach, which there shouldn't be,
So there's the school,
then you should be fine.
and right below, right past the school,
I don't want to hit her.
the train
Okay,
tracks
then
and the wires.
fly
There we go.
over
Let's turn
her.
base. Bayport traffic says 124 Mike Charlie, base for 36 people.
The user that's trolling this frequency, this is the supervisor. We're monitoring Red 9, giving you the option to disconnect by yourself, or we'll be banning your username, so it's up to you.
Bayport traffic, Twin Comanche, Charlie Golf Romeo Sierra clear 36 Bayport.
Short base, turn or final, see if we can get a good landing. I don't think that's his actual call sign, Kenny Monster. I'm sure he's trying to bait us. I don't play along with stuff like that, we let that be.
Bayport traffic, 4303 Bravo, 5 miles south, inbound to land. Bayport traffic.
There she is.
Bayport traffic, Kodiak 4787, Echo, train base 36, Bayport.
Bayport traffic, number 247, Victor Delta.
A little
over
flat,
the
but
shore,
plenty soft.
36.
Bayport traffic, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie is clear of 36 Bayport.
Bayport traffic, Kodiak 4787, Echo, short final 36, Bayport.
Very nice. So I'm gonna go park over by the hangar, right where I started, shut it down, and then we'll go into the showcase cam and check out some of the arrivals. Apologize in the stream for the harsh language that person was using on VATSIM there on the Unicom. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately, since it is a public network. Alright, so kill the mixture. There she goes. Ignition off.
Bayport traffic, Bayport
Leave the
traffic,
batteries on
Victor
because we
Delta
want to
left
listen
base, runway 36.
to what's going on. Pop the door open. I'll pop your door open for you, Sarah. There you go. Welcome to Bayport. We've made it out and back. It's a beautiful flight, minus the terrible interruption with the whoever that was on the comms there. We'll go into our drone cam here. Let's pick up the pace on this thing. And we'll got a couple aircraft you can see out there in the distance that are coming in, but while we're waiting for them, kind of take a look at this scenery by our good friend Johnny here. Very nicely done.
Bayport traffic, Warrior 4303 Bravo.
Very, very nicely done. He's got the north hangars over here. He's even got the sign, right? Ready, chat? Ready for this? He's got the real sign. Look at that. Real deal sign. Now that's quality right there, and this is a parking lot, and then there's a little gate right here that kind of walks into the airport. So, very, very nicely done, Johnny.
That was a lot of fun.
Thanks for coming in today. There's someone on the phone
Found
right
out the
now.
Kodiak might not have been the best for that approach, but thank you.
Oh, he's floating his boat.
Bayport traffic, Warrior 4303 Bravo on base 36. Bayport.
We'll watch a couple more people come inbound before we call it good, and then we'll find someone to
Bayport
host.
traffic, number 247, Victor Delta, clear the runway. Bayport traffic.
I'm sure it's going to be Slant Alpha, right? Let's see. Where's that flight sim dude? Where's he at in his flight? Is he back at the airport yet?
Bayport traffic.
Take a look. It might be Slant Alpha. Slant Alpha's flying back from Lincoln Park. He's also in the 152, so he's still got himself a bit of ways to go to get back in. So we'll
Bayport traffic, number 2 for runway 26 landing. Bayport
Tommy,
traffic.
that flight sim dude. Let's see. Looks like we got someone coming on final right here, actually. Look at that. We're going to go ahead and just watch him right from this angle. Flip the camera when he gets a little bit closer.
Bayport traffic, Kit Fox, Bravo November Zulu with the shoreline.
I think he has another one like right in tight behind him. Oh, and he is full of his boat. A little close for comfort there.
Bayport traffic, Warrior 4303 Bravo, clearing of the runway, your 6, Bayport traffic.
They got a little bunched up there.
Bayport traffic, Kit Fox, Bravo November Zulu, short final from 26. Fox.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. A little bouncy. I spoke too soon, maybe, on the beautiful. Alright. That's going to do it for me, chat. Thanks for coming in today. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. Bayport out and back. Another great event by the
Bayport traffic.
Flying Club.
Kit Fox 905 Foxtrot. It is 5 miles
count.
southeast of the airport over Fire
Pretty
Island,
darn
coming
good
into
for
land
us,
36.
Let's go ahead and get you guys over to
Bayport traffic, Kit Fox, Bravo
where did you
November
flip
Zulu,
that flight sim dude tonight? Because he's in a Stearman. It's beautiful. He's going to be coming back into Bayport in the Stearman. So why don't we go and follow him? I think he's getting pretty close. So let's go ahead to that flight sim dude. Thanks for coming today, guys. Have a great night. As always, stay safe.